Hey guys, Ben here, and welcome back to Bloodborne. As you can tell, I'm wearing different armor this time around. That's because I did a whole bunch of made a whole bunch of progress and then lost all the footage. So yeah, I have to go back and do everything again. But first, I'm going to do this. And if you come over here and speak to Adela in the Hypogene Gowl or in any arrangement of priest, church wardrobe, you can invite her to the thing.
By your garb, the healing church, you've come to save me. Oh, thank you, dear saint. I have no words to express my relief. You can take this, at least. Sure to please an upstanding member of the church like you. Oh, thank you so much, dear gods. Thank you so much. I was seized on the street by a hulking brute in the cathedral ward and locked up here. There were many others, but they've been taken away. And I've heard moans echoing in the distance ever since. So, the hunt is on tonight. Then the streets are perilous, and every door will be shut tight. Perhaps it isn't my place to ask, but do you know somewhere that might take me in? Oh, thank you so much. I'll set out as soon as I can. I pray for success on your hunt, kind hunter.
Sweet. Okay, now that's done. We're gonna go and do some stuff we didn't do here last time, because quite frankly I wasn't aware that you could do it at this point. I mean, I guess somewhere in the back of my mind I was aware. I've just always been really scared of this place specifically, especially being here at such a low level because of, I mean, obviously how strong the enemies are. So as I head up here, I actually, in this version, haven't set this yet, so we're gonna do that right here. And what we want to do is we want to just run straight out. You can get this if you want, but you don't have to do that now. You can come back later and do it. Later, this area is gonna, all the enemies in this area are gonna be completely different. Here, there's a chick following. Mostly drop just levels. I had them drop something else every once in a while, but yeah. So be careful, pigs. These pigs have more health than these pigs. There's also another pig with no. Behold the pale blood sky! Not quite yet, but... Okay, so... You don't have to, again, you don't have to do this now. I'm just doing it to show you that you can. And because the enemies here are a little bit easier to handle than what will be here later. I mean, how to say this? There's more enemies here now than there will be later. The enemies here now are significantly weaker. Okay. Let's show you the new armor very quick. And if you want to know what they say, thick black trousers worn by hunters of the unseen village. The hunters of Yahar'gul answer to the village's founders, the school of Mensis. Hunters in name only, these kidnappers blend into the night wearing this attire, designed primarily to defend from physical attacks. As you can see, it has decent physical defense. I'm not going to be wearing this simply because the charred armor that I have on the character that I'm going to be using, or I have been using and will be using later for the duration, the stats of the charred armor are way better. So you can come here and aggro that, You want to aggro this on its own, because aggro it separately, or you go further and aggro it. Yeah, you can get other enemies involved, and it can just make things really tough. See these dudes damage? See if there's anything over here. I don't remember if there's anything over here. Oh yeah, okay. Friendly cold blood. So yeah, this is actually one of the last areas of the game. It's kind of cool that they let you come here this early on. From here, there's going to be a shard thing. It's going to have a lot more health than the previous one, because it's the last area in the game. Or second to last. So the reason I'm doing this is because it'll open shortcuts that'll make this area significantly easier later on. That, like here, when we come here later, this room is not going to have those two snatchers in there. Instead, it's going to have 3 very well spaced out hunters, and they can be particularly difficult to fight since 2 of them have arcane stuff, and one of them has, they have arcane stats and magic, and all 3 of them aggro if you attack one. So this will aggro one hand. Come and get this gold paper. Always good to have. It's not really useful at this point in the game, but you know, it's always good to be prepared. Come on, doggy. So what I'm going for now, making a weapon that will be very useful at this point in the game, especially if you're doing PvP stuff. So, and I did it. So yeah, now that we've opened that, this area becomes much safer to just traverse through. We're not going to worry about that pig, I think. Unless we have to. No, we don't have to. Over in this area is something that will be a shortcut later. You can't access it now because technically we're not supposed to be in this area now. A very cool weapon. Nature, so see that coming. Let's use poison knives to get these to come towards us individually. You can, equally just run up to it. But I would rather have a much safer way of doing this. I found out when I was doing this before that these guys are susceptible to poison. That move that he just did is a singularity move. It'll drag you towards him, which is never a good thing. It's especially, so one of the reasons why going up and fighting two at once is so difficult is because oftentimes that pairing, in that pairing one will cause a singularity, while the other one do a singularity while how are they so weak? I haven't yeah, one will do a singularity, the other one will just stand there, and in just standing there, it will be waiting for you to get close and attack you. Okay, it's aware of us now. Alright, I'm just gonna do this. Yeah, come on, come on, come on, come on. As you can see, the doggies have more health than the previous doggies. Okay. 1 bloodstone shards, really good. You need those for the second level of item stuff. Careful when opening this door, you will aggro both of these freaks. What did I do to that? I should have saved that for later, huh? And, now that we've got all that done, and we are down here, I will meet you guys in the cathedral ward. Alrighty, now that I'm back, let's first show you the Tonitrus. It doesn't it's not really anything more than a little mace that has electricity coming off of it. It doesn't have a transformation. Instead, when you hit L1, it becomes freaking badass. And la da 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 da. That's awesome. I'm not gonna use it, right? Because as I said, this boss isn't greatly affected by it. Something to look out for though with this weapon is the durability is only 100, so it will, so you really have to be careful and look after it. But now that we're here, let's talk to Adela.
Oh, brave hunter, you're alive. Thank you very much. The town is in disarray, but there are still people here. Together we await the help of the healing church. I cannot begin to express my gratitude to you. The only thing that I can offer is my own lowly blood, if it would suffice.
Okay, so like Ariana up here, Adela will offer you her blood. Now, don't just jump at the opportunity to take Ariana's blood a bajillion times, because if you take Ariana's blood more than 3 times, bad things will happen to her specifically. And depending on who you like and whose story you want to see more, do that. That's sort of what determines it. So now that I have now that I have 15 insight, you'll see this guy has arcane thingamajiggers, and there's eyeballs on his cane. It has a move. That move is sort of like arcane or soul arrows. I think is what they were called in the Souls games. It also has a sort of a soul explosion thing, or an arcane explosion thing, which can be very devastating and very annoying to deal with. So, as we come up here, we need to get this again. I'm just gonna skip you. Oh yeah, I have to reopen the door. Forgot all about that. I'm gonna skip this cutscene again because, yeah, we've already seen it. No reason to do it again. Okay, this is where you use numbing mist. It'll stop her from healing, and it'll be good for you because you don't want her to heal. Now you know what her healing animation is. So before I go back in here, I'm gonna tell you something kind of cool. Something I think is kind of cool. In the original post on May 2014, I think it was May, that leaked about this game when this game was still known as Project Beast. This room was actually in one of the, I think, images or GIFs that was shown, but it was much darker. The quality was much less high res, and the boss in here is different. That boss has been moved to a later point in the game and is optional, but it is still in the game. So that was something I might find cool. As I start off dying. I literally walked into that. What the? Well, this wasn't a full grab. That's something, I guess. I keep dodging out of the way. I'm not supposed to get hit by that. Okay. I'm gonna try to do what I did with the cleric beast and just make her limbs get weak. Okay, come on. Dude, she has got some range. Let's set in Yosefka's. Okay. Yes! Oh my god! Did it! Okay. Oh my god. I don't want to do that again. So let's check out what we got. Oh my god. Gold pendant. Fuse. Oh, I should have read that. Oops. We got a blood gold gem. It's pretty cool. Gives you plus 12.6 attack versus beasts. And now, what is this?
Master Willem, I've come to bid you farewell.
Oh, I know. You think now to betray me.
No, but you will never listen. I tell you, I will not forget our adage.
We are born of the blood, made men by the blood, undone by the blood. Our eyes are yet to open.
Fear the old blood. I must take my leave.